Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to show you a mod that adds solar panels in Zomboid. This mod allows you to craft and find parts so that you can build your own solar panel array. Now this mod can be a little bit complicated, so I'm not only going to showcase this mod, but I'm also going to guide you on how to use it. So the most important thing that you have to find is something called a battery bank, which is this item right here. Now this item has already been crafted to have an inverter, which is this tiny thing here that looks like a car battery charger. And this battery bank can actually hold batteries inside of it, and then it can be charged with the solar panels. So this is kind of like your generator basically. Now as you can see, this thing can hold batteries inside of it, right? And there's three types of batteries that you can find. You can find these, which are called deep cycle batteries, right? You have 400 AH, 200 AH, and then you can also craft your own batteries using car batteries basically. You need to have like 3 car batteries. You have to wire them up, and then they will become like one giant battery that you can, chuck inside this container, because now this battery bank is basically a container, and this is going to work just like a generator. So right now, if I grab these batteries, right, and I'm actually going to show you that I don't have any electricity here. This generator is not working, but I'm going to show you why I have a generator there. So as you can see, nothing is working. So if I go back and I chuck these in, and you can have a lot of them, right? As you can see, they get displayed here, and this can basically be all filled up with batteries up to here, which is really nice actually to see. So now if I right click on it, I got battery bank, right? I can open up status. I can actually see how much power I have, how much it will be consumed every hour, right? And you can see right now it's saying that it's not connected to the solar panels because I don't have solar panels built. And then once you build them, you actually have to connect them one by one, but I'll show you that later on. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a display here that shows you how much the batteries are charged, right? So I'm actually going to turn this on, and you're going to hear the same sound as a generator when it starts basically. And that's it. It doesn't make any more sounds. That's the only sound that you hear. If I go inside, you can actually see that I have electricity now. Everything is working, but obviously these batteries are not getting charged, and as you can see, they're already getting depleted. So now what I have to do is I need to build the solar panels. So you have 3 different types of solar panels. You have the flat one, which is great if you want to put them right on the ground or on a roof. And then you have 2 more types. You have the wall mounted, and then you have the floor mounted, but it's actually angled. But as far as I know, they all do the same job, so they all get the same type of efficiency and same amount of electricity basically. So I'm going to build a bunch of them right here, and we're going to see if I can actually keep these batteries charged. So another important thing is to find this book. This is basically the same thing as how to use a generator book, right? But it's for the solar panels. This will allow you to craft pretty much all the things that you need, right? So you read it. Okay, so once it's done, I can start creating these solar panels, right? So I'm going to create the flat solar panels. And as you can see, I'm using electric wire, right? I'm using a screwdriver. Make sure that the screwdriver is in the inventory of your character. And that should pretty much allow you to craft the solar panels. Now that is not the problem. I'm going to show you what the problem is. There's a little bit of a problem, which is kind of like a balance that the author of this mod made, but I'm going to show you that very soon. So you can also split these solar panels again. So I'm gonna put them right here, right? Maybe not the best place where to put these solar panels, and just put them pretty much like any furniture in Zomboid, right? You just use the place tool. I'm gonna have a bunch here. So I'm gonna place 6, I think. So that is 6, right? So now what I have to do is go to my power bank, press right click, and I have to press connect panel, and then I have to go back and connect each panel to the power bank. And as you can see, it's going to take ages. So this is going to take a really long time, and I think he made this choice, right, so that it's a bit more balanced in a multiplayer server, because look how long it's taking. You need people to do this. Obviously I can skip time because I'm playing in single player, right? But you can see how long it's taking, because I like to, you know, I like to think about everything, and I like to think about using this mod in a multiplayer scenario, right? So as you can see, it's taking ages. Sure, I can skip time. So I have 2 of them connected right now, right? So if I go connect, as you can see, it says this is already connected. But if I go to one that is not connected, it's going to say this is not connected. As you can see, it goes green or it goes white. So you can kind of tell which ones you connected. So right now, this should be charging, although it's not on. And as you can see, it's saying that it's going to charge in 1 hour. But remember, right now, this thing is not on. So I'm going to turn it on again. And I'm pretty sure the solar panels are not going to cope. And as you can see, it's saying that I don't have enough power. You can see this symbol here. And it's going to drain my batteries in 2 hours. So yeah, I need to connect all these solar panels, but I don't think it's enough. So let's see. So as you can see, I am not charging these batteries at all right now because there's not enough sunlight. It's getting dark. It's already 10 p.m. right now. So I have to wait until tomorrow and see if this is enough to charge up these batteries and keep my small cabin going. But these solar panels are affected by obviously light, and they are affected by the weather. So if it's summer, right, you're gonna get some good amount of solar power. But if it's winter and it's, you know, snowing constantly, these solar panels are going to struggle to charge up whatever you're going to use them for. So I am back here in the morning, and as you can see, they're starting to charge up. If I go details, right, and I press update, they can actually tell you how much power you need. So right now the solar panels are generating 155 AH. You can see it's saying 6 solar panels connected, but right now my cabin is taking 125 AH. So I need a lot more solar panels to keep this cabin going, right? Okay, so as you can see, I connected a lot more solar panels. I also use the angled one just to have something different. And right now, let's see how much I'm generating. I'm generating 285 AH. So we have 11 solar panels, and now I can actually turn this on. And now I have power. And I can pretty much use everything with measure, right? So let's say I turn on the microwave, right? And I turn on the stove, right? They're going to also drain my batteries quite fast. So right now if I check, right? As you can see, it went up to 369 AH. So you still have to be careful how much, you know, appliances you are using. You also want to like turn off some lights that you don't need. For example, if I have this light here, you want to turn it off. By the way, this was a very good place for the power pack. You can put the power pack inside or outside your house. It's up to you. I went for outside. So at night, these batteries might not be enough because we want to charge them, and then at night maybe you want to turn on the lights so you can see, and that will also drain the battery. So maybe you want to find a lot more batteries, right? So over here I have 3 regular car batteries, right? And I can actually wire these guys together and create a lot more storage in my power bank. Basically, you can do this with any car battery, right? You can mix them up. They're not going to be as good as the other batteries that you can find in these special boxes in warehouses or wherever, but yeah, you can pretty much wire these guys up and you can add a lot more storage to your power bank. So I have these car batteries here. I'm just gonna grab them really quickly. And then we have wired these batteries. We can wire them one by one. Now the condition of these batteries is going to affect how much storage you're going to have. So make sure that you find some really good batteries. And as you can see, when I wire them, I can just put them in there. And now we have sort of another shelf of batteries. And this is going to allow me, right, to have a bit more storage. Also in winter times this can actually help. So now we have 746 AH, which is still not enough because at night, right, I'm gonna need at least 3 times this number. So yeah. So another thing that you can build is something called a backup failsafe. This is kind of like a switch that turns on your generator so that you don't end up without electricity, right? So you can craft it quite easily. You just need a remote control. You need one of those wired batteries that you can make. And then when you craft one, I have one right here right now. All you have to do is find your generator and you have to place it just on top of it here. So I'm going to do a little bit of a test here where I check if the backup generator is actually working, right? So it's almost night. I'm just going to turn on some extra appliances here, and that should hopefully drain this power bank here. Let's see. So it should drain very soon. And we're going to see if the backup generator actually kicks in. And as you saw there, it actually kicked in just to save these batteries from draining too much. So all this system works. Hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Make sure to subscribe and like, and if you have any questions, make sure to comment below. See you and thank you for watching.